Nathan Scheelhaase leads the Big Ten in passing yards per game. His completion percentage, second only to Ohio State's Braxton Miller. He's also second in total offense. Scheelhaase has seen it all during his time in Champaign, from a coaching change to a 19-game losing streak in the Big Ten, and yet somehow his confidence remains steadfast. I sat down with the Illini redshirt senior to learn the story behind Nate. What do you say to the critics who say Nate doesn't have a very strong arm? I know Coach Cubit's talked about, you're better than people say that you are sometimes when you struggle. What can you say to the critics who say Nate's not very strong as a passer?
There's always going to be critics. I think anytime that you're out there and on a platform like any quarterback or any player for that matter in Division I football is, there's going to be people who think there's someone better than you. I take it with open arms. It's part of this position. We get a lot more credit than we deserve when things go well, and get a lot more criticism when things go bad. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When
did your faith go from kind of interested in God to this is for real and I'm selling out?
My first weekend I was here, one of the coaches, Reggie Mitchell, invited me to church, went to Stone Creek Church, and as I went through that freshman year, I realized that not being out there on the field, not being out there, participating in the sport that I had loved for so many years, that, there had to be something more to life. There had to be something bigger.
Tonight, the father of U of I quarterback Nathan Scheelhaase is in the spotlight. Police say the 51-year-old was removed from the stadium during Saturday's game, then arrested and booked at the Champaign County Satellite Jail.
Yeah, I think people, always have their own opinions, and of course they're entitled to those things. But, I was raised by two awesome parents. I felt like I learned a lot of lessons, not only about football and sports in that realm, but just about who I wanted to be. And there were people who pushed me.
And the pass into the end zone is intercepted, and the Big Ten losing streak for Illinois extended another week.
You've gone through the ringer at times here, but your faith remains the same. How have you been able to keep your faith, and how has it kept you strong through all of this? I
think there's been tough times. Going 2-10 last year, was very difficult and hard to understand. Being able to rest in who Jesus Christ is and put my identity in Him first. That's really what's kind of made me have that comfort.
What will your legacy be when you leave Illinois? What are people going to say about Nate Scheelhaase when he's done?
I hope, I more am able to leave the legacy of who I was as a leader, not only on this team, but, in this community, and, what I was trying to represent while I was here.
With the adversity you faced, how much does it mean for you to go out on top, even if that means winning just the last game of the season?
I think it means a lot for us as seniors. For the foundation that we wanted to be able to build on. We wanted to be able to lay a foundation, and I don't think we were able to do that last year, but as seniors, we've got a chance to kind of lay that and, come back, years from now and kind of see that foundation being built on.
Man, Nate Scheelhaase, what an awesome dude. So great getting to sit down with him one-on-one. By the way, in Saturday's loss at Indiana, Scheelhaase piling up 495 yards of total offense. That's third best in Illini history. Scheelhaase leads the conference with 268.9 passing yards per game. He's also completing 65% of his passes. That's pretty good. For more on the story, head to WICS.com or WICD15.com and click on sports.